pen, pressure in the zone. Big things back, but this time I'm grown. Say Fossey in the booth, let's get it on. Kingpin looms large, high Evo, you're gone. I step in with a shrug, veins pumping that rage. Boss of the block, bringing chaos to the stage. You talk mutations, I talk domination. You built brains, I built the whole foundation. Rock cruelty stacked like my chips in the pile. You overclocked, I just counter with style. Your circuits flicker when I spit with precision. Each dex I hit brings total demolition. The crowd leans in, feel the hit connection. Dodge that stun, yeah, pure in the section. You tweak your jeans, think you're king. I tweak the cane and break everything. Hey, hey, hey. Blood on the code, your perfection, bro. Laughing mid-fight, yo, Evo, you choke. From 100 to 0, your arc dissolve. Kingpin don't adapt, he just evolves.
Kingpin swinging, no cap, no flinch. No 10 lock, 10 budging an inch. High Evo made noise, but I'm doing it bigger. Say Fossey, the name flow sharp like a trigger.
You flex intellect like code base corrupt, but I'm street cut where willpower erupt. No lab coats, no theories, no test in the jar. Just raw fury and finesse, that's who we are. You evolved too far, now your neurons glitch. I parry like ball switch after switch. Heavy throw, smooth red bar, flash, bite. Watch your health drop fast, life AI in flight. Blood on the code, your perfection bow. Laughing mid-fight, yo, Evo, you choke. From 100 to 0, your arc dissolves. Kingpin don't adapt, he just evolves.
Three pin swinging, no cap, no flinch. No 10 lock, 10 budging an inch. High Evo made noise, but I'm doing it bigger. Say Fossey, the name flow sharp like a trigger.
All right. Things aren't working the way they were supposed to. There was supposed to be a fade in there. There was supposed to be some nice stuff in there. But, you know, trying something new, first time out, didn't quite work. Supposed to fade in and fade out. And, you know, instead it just sounded clunky. I tried. Welcome in all. Hope everybody's having a great evening. It is a windy, cold day here in North Carolina. But other than that, I am doing well. Yeah, we're going to try out Coliseum. I've not heard good things about it. I was out at my house all afternoon. Not sure this will be a very long stream tonight because my father-in-law is still here due to some wind and some weather and all that. So I am, just trying to see what we can do to get a little bit of a stream in since it's been a couple days. Howdy, Kurt. Yeah, Scorp Posse. Just had to do what I could do. I just don't understand Coliseum is what yeah, that's pretty much it. You are subscribed. Well, sometimes you are, Goda. Count is just annoying to fight if he throws. Yeah, that's going to be the big thing is, I don't like his specials are really kind of clunky to dex. The special 2, you got to dex twice on the beam. The special 1, if you dex half a split second too late on the first part of it, he hits you with the second part. It's just not a fun fight for me, but we'll get it done. Hey, I appreciate that, Oz. Or O's in this case. There's Osman and then there's O's fan. So, I get the two mixed up in my brain. Took down 9 health bars with Null, who'll be uploading my best. Okay. Coliseum feels better to me than Adam Warlock. Well, I've heard the opposite, which is kind of weirdos. I've heard that most people like Adam better. We're going to find out. I'm going to try tonight to use ones that have the 3, whatever you want to call it. What are they called in here? It's been a while since I've run it. Tags, that's it. So we're going to try to run it with the Offensive Burst, Hero, and Genesis. I took down 9 with Okoye, Kate, and Spider-Woman. Can't really get higher than that, sadly. If I can get 9 down, I'll be happy. The champs with 3 tags are kind of bad. I kind of figured they were. That's the way this thing seems to work. This is 100% less annoying than Adam spamming his stupid pod. Well, that's true too. At least you don't have the pod to worry about. But yeah, we're gonna do that. We've got a few. I've got 7 SBCs there. I think I've got 1 or 2 more that I can claim. Let's see. I've got other rewards that I've got to claim that I haven't thought on what I'm going to do with them yet. Primarily the two selectors. I've got all those things to claim. I've got a stealth Spidey to claim. And I understand he's okay for it, and O's is kind of confirming there. Hey, we got to the 3 to 4 gem. Hadn't been online since we got that. That's nice. I'm going to have to spend some radiance. Yep, I have to spend some radiance before we claim that. And then the rest is what it is, so no more there until we get the calendar. So I've got 7 SBCs, one of which will give me a Jubilant, because I'm 4 away from it. Would be nice to get more than that. And then over here, I've got 5 Jubilants. Okay, so that's the plan. Once we get more people here, we'll open those. Until then, we're going big screen. We're going to jump into the Coliseum. We may even do some battlegrounds if I get really tired of doing this fight, which probably won't take me very long. You can see we've done nothing. I'm sitting at the whopping 0 points. I did log in long enough to look at what his tags were. Ironheart also definitely really good with her pre-fight, safe fight, but damage is low. Like I said, I'm going to try to play around. I've got Black Widow, which is going to be kind of low in damage, I think. I've got Black Cat. I've got Mantis. May even try Misty Knight. The problem is Count, when it comes to the energy damage, really is kind of a prick. Let's start here. And even with bleeds, he's kind of a prick. So, we're gonna jump in. We're gonna try Black Cat right off the bat. We're not warming up. We're not doing anything else. We're just kind of going to town and going for it. I figure I'll... Hey, we got hit by the SB2. Right off the bat, isn't that lovely? I'm hoping at some point in time in this fight I can heal up a little bit. He does put debuffs on, which is nice. Gosh, dang it. See that stupid SB2? I just think I'm going to block it. I know he goes unblockable, but I think you can just do it. Yeah, it's any hit. It's the next hit, so... See, now I can block that and just dex away. I know once you get more bars, that's going to really hurt, but I think just to get a score up, well, we'll see. We'll see. Oops, he was unblockable there, wasn't he? Yes, he was. And that's probably going to do it. That may do it. Unless I can get enough healing right here. I'm going to try and drop this, get a little bit of willpower healing going. Hope he doesn't throw the special. Perfect. We didn't die there. So we may be okay for a little bit. And we died there. All right. Let's read some chat. Stealthy only has 2 tags. Just checked. He's missing the Genesis. I just ignored tags. Points aren't worth the effort. Yeah, probably going to end up being what I do. I'm slowly starting to learn the dex timing because of this fight, though. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. Really wish the tags did more for the mode. Like right now, it's not even worth it to use tags since the same long form champs are going to be good for every fight. Hey, Darkness, what's going on? Yeah. Well, you know, we got a score up. We're not last anymore. I just hate that they put him in here because, you know, your champions that typically are going to be good, well, at least with these tags, don't have them on there. Wow. All right. That was fun. I'm really trying to intercept or, yeah, whatever. Whatever, dude. You know, sometimes I try to play this game the right way. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to like this with her. I struggle enough with her as is. And see, I hate that. You saw the Dex, and I still got hit by it. Why, dude? And I don't like these fights because I can't read chat and do everything at the same time. God, stupid unblockable. Why? God knows, man. Come on. Hey, Zim. The unblockable just makes this where I've got one more thing that I've got to pay attention to, and I don't want to pay attention to it. And he never gives me an opening to intercept. Hey, we got an intercept. Well, we got a new high score. We cleared all of 2 bars with her. Let's see. You know what? We're just going to go on to the next one, and we'll see what we can do here. Mantis should be okay. You know what? Let's have a little fun. Let's see if we can have a little fun. I like Coliseum as an idea too. I don't know if I like this, the way it's implemented. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Count may not be the best choice. The other thing is the grind to level up the podiums is a bit much, unless they let it go all week. You know, the one day with 3 podiums, the next day with one more podium. See, now there I should not have been hit. That one I shouldn't have been hit. He was stunned. I went to hit him right as the stun wore off. See, the problem is any type of energy damage against this guy really does not do a whole lot. Yeah, just, you know what I enjoy, Count? I enjoy 75,000 hits in a row into my block. Hey, we got one bar down with her in a minute. The other thing that would be neat in this mode is if they gave your champion a bit of a ramp up. So, he's getting stronger as the fight goes on. We should be getting stronger as the fight goes on. Yes, I know you can use champs that do that. But, like here, I've got a 90 combo. I feel like I should be hitting and be rewarded for that. Go to counter the heavy. And of course, you're not quick enough. See, it's like Carolina. I would love to run Carolina against this guy. You have Cap B. She's really fun. Get the SP3, SP2. I may do that. I've got her. I don't think this chick's going to be any good because he's going to ramp up. And this is, this won't do much because of the energy damage. Yeah. Oh, now he beat me to that bull. Bull. And he's going to beat me again. Yeah, now see, now I'm not going to be able to gain power the way I want to. Because he's going to steal all of it because he threw SP1s. Yeah, she's not going to work at all. Look at that little bit of damage. Hey, Uncharted, welcome and howdy to Brazil. Yeah, I would really love to use the tags. I mean, I would really, really, really love to use the tags. Because the problem's going to be, I'm going to, what you can do. Let's leave off the hero. Let's see who's in here that... Let's Still nobody. Let's go Hero and Genesis. Maybe we try Okoye? Yeah, I mean, the Incinerate resistance, the Bleed resistance, or the Bleed immune, I guess would be the better way of putting it. And see, why did I get hit with that? That I've never understood. You dex the first part of his special, and no matter what I do, I get hit by the second part. So I just end up taking the whole thing in the block. I'm going to have, it's going to kind of be like Adam Warlock. I'm going to end up with this guy where I just don't ever want to see him with anything again. Okoye good for about 10 bars? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, this may be a very quick Coliseum run because I'm already getting frustrated. And I can't talk and do all sorts of other things because, there's a fair amount to pay attention to here. Well, I also don't want to. I don't want to spend. One of the problems I have with this node or this mode is it's going to require too much grind time to max out the score. Maybe in the solo. And I want to do what I can for the Alliance, but I just don't see me spending hours a day trying to max this out. At least she builds up enough of those charges that even when he goes unblockable, I don't have to worry about it too much. And I would love all those shocks to be doing more damage. No idea what happened there. I'm sitting there spamming my special because I know, well, this is over now. I was spamming my special because I knew, you know, that light was coming up pretty soon, and dead right here. So that'll be it for that one. I'm not going to do that one again. Rank 3 is my Goda. That's good enough. Anybody try Hulkling? Problem is Hulkling heals, and if Nefaria throws a special one, it's all over. Hey, that was my best score right there. Yeah, I think Null will work. I want to save some that I hope that they put the tags in for. Kind of like one that works very, very well is Anti-Venom. But I want to save him in case they put tags in that are appropriate for him. If I build up such a high score early on that I can't use them, and that got to a special 3. Oh, I've got champs that I know I can do good with. I'm just trying to use ones with tags because I want to try to take advantage of the tags if we can. If we can take advantage of the tags, I'd like to. Because, you know, like I said, there's going to be days, you know, the next couple days. What do we do if they put in, you know, somebody that's got all the tags that, say, like Anti-Venom have? And then you've thrown out a great score with Anti-Venom that you're not going to be able to use. You know what, I'm just going to throw this right here. Didn't want to take a chance of him throwing a special 1 at all. Not healing up very much on this guy. I did not want you throwing that at all. And that should do it. I think I'm very, very, very soon to be dead here. Matter of fact, if he throws that, I'm dead. So let's just go ahead and throw this. We'll get 5 bars out of it and call it a day. Well, we got 5 bars that way. You know, it's going okay. I'm not a big fan of this format because look, I mean, I've just spent, how long have I been streaming here? It's been 30 minutes, give or take a couple minutes. All my podiums are level 1. And I barely have any score up there. It's just, you know, because you can come in here, you can use this guy and you can do a ton of bars. He will do a ton of bars, but he has absolutely none of the tags. Yeah, and you know, give Cappy a shot for the fun. The problem's going to be, if I put up a great score with her, I may not be able to override it. Hey, Mr. Mike Hill, thank you for the re-up on the sub. So it's special 3, special 2, special 1s, right? Let's give it a shot. Yeah, it's just, I want to use the tags. You know, I know you don't have to, but they put them in there. Now, what I wish they did for the tags was make it so that they level up your podium quicker. Hey, Bama. Your lane is good. Hey, no problem, man. I have no idea what I'm doing, really. No clue what I'm doing here. I'm just pounding on things. She seems to be pretty good for it, though. I'm going to have to return a text message here in a second. How did that striker miss? So we'll throw another special 3. Oh. Oh, whoa. Hold on. I got to do something here. I got to do something. I have to hide my screen for 1 second so I can take care of something real quick. Give me one moment here. I think I can do this from here. Let's see. Okay, that didn't do what I needed to do, so let me figure out what else I need to do here. Yeah, I don't know. This is fun and all. Hold on 1 second. Let me do this here real quick. My son's having a little crisis. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 minute. Okay, there we go. People expect me to do things. Hey, Goth, what's going on? Taking a quick second here trying to help my son through a little problem that he's having, so gonna be just a minute. You need to go SP3, then spam SP1s and SP2s. The health bars will melt. Well, I kind of did there. Okay. We did this. Let's see if I can do this. Let's go here now. 9087. Okay, I think he's good now. Children these days, even when they get older. Okay. Now I muted myself instead of going back. Now I'm back. There we go. You know, we just may do that and jump over and open some crystals. We got 200,000 on every one of them. I'll do some grinding off stream. I just don't feel like doing that. Just don't feel like doing it. There we go. So we're going to come open these. These two have nothing. They have pretty much nothing. Although, it's not terrible. But in light of the fact that they just gave us 30 of each. All right, let's go ahead and open these 7. One of these will be a Jubilant. I wouldn't mind more. I'm going to spin them out just because there's 4 until I get to the Jubilant. Doing this because if I pull a Jubilant on like the first one here, I may buy some more. So kind of just spinning them out to see where we get. 7-star shards is not a Jubilant crystal. So OG Iron Man can tank a 10-bar SB. Wow. You know, it's fun to play around with. I like the mode. I just don't know if that's what I want to spend my night doing. Okay, so this is number 3. Like I said, I was 4 away. So if it's this next one, at this point, I'm not going to buy anymore, I don't think. Oh boy, some gold. Some 7-star crystals. I mean, I'm getting, oh, that's tier 7. I mean, there's these are about dry as dirt. Open 4. Yeah, we just got the 1 Jubilant. So I am guessing I am 12 away. And I don't see me buying 12 more. I don't. As much as I'd like to get over 100,000, I think there was, must have been 6 stones that were in there. As much as I'd like to get over 100,000 score, I just don't think I'm going to do it. Let's see what we get out of these. Let's see what we get here. And we'll pop that open here shortly. You know, a little Nexus 7-star. Not the greatest thing in the world, but there's still some champs I need. I'll take that, actually. I'm a young guy, and I just hit 18 and need advice. Do you think college is worth it? I'm not. If you're not sure, don't go to college right away. As somebody who has their PhD, I highly recommend college, but go when you're ready. If you go when you're not ready, you're not going to get anything out of it. So, you know, there's absolutely nothing wrong waiting a year. Yeah, well, not going to pop that open. You know, waiting a year, doing community college, getting a job, experiencing a little bit of life, absolutely nothing wrong with it. But, you know, I am just one random old guy on the internet. Take my advice for just about that much. Okay. Well, we could do that. But he's awakened. He's awakened. I guess that last one was a she. Well, before Omega Sentinel was a she. Purgatory's awakened. Medusa's awakened. Black Panther Civil War's awakened. Sentinel's awakened. Deadpool X-Force is awakened. Sentry is locked. He's awakened. He's Sig 1. Vigra's awakened. Bam's awakened. APOC is not. Night Thrasher is not. But we don't own a Voodoo. We do not own Voodoo. Don't want to end up being a guy who lives in a basement. You know, like I said, nothing wrong with taking a year. You know, I'll give you kind of my story. And some of you here have heard this before, but I'm going to select Voodoo and we're going to move on while this goes. I went to college right out of high school. You know, I made straight A's in high school. Absolutely no problem at all. Got to college. First semester, everything fine. Second semester, I found girls and beer. No lie. Just hard truth there. I found girls and beer. College after that was a second and afterthought. Ended up going to college through my junior or senior year, shifted majors like 6 or 7 times. Ended up getting married, thinking I found a job, thought I had it all together. Another flippin' science gem. There's not enough science champions in this game for me to So, I didn't go back to college again until I was in my 20s. And then college was much easier. Then I went right in and got my master's, went right in and got my PhD. So, everybody has a different path through life. And these were about bad. Tier 5's not terrible, but those crystals were just about bad. You do have half of one of those now, though. That was terrible. Went to University College for 5 years. To this day, use absolutely none of it. Yeah, see, that's the other part of it. I am all for people going to college. I highly recommend it and would want people to do it, if it's right for them. Everybody does things differently in life. I think we go Zola there. Not that he's rank 4. Chavez isn't rank 4 either. But just out of that, I think we're going to do that. If you feel college is right for you, I would highly recommend it. The experience was still good. Yeah, I recommend the experience. Living away from, well, in most cases, a lot of cases, living away from home, having your own responsibilities, all that stuff, while you still have kind of a safety net of your parents, is a pretty good thing. How are we looking here now for Titan crystals and all that? Almost 240 plus another. How are we looking at 7-star shards? Pretty good shape in 7-star shards as well. Let's go ahead and open. I guess we got 2 of these. 2 new relics. That's kind of unusual at this point, but I'll take it. We'll figure those out later. Listened to my younger self and went to college for game design. Yeah, there is some of that. Everybody has regrets. There's things I look back on my life on and say, hey, I wish I had done. And, I didn't. There's just got to be something here. Something I'm missing that would be a great champ. Pull in some of these tags. What in the world is going on in my house? I don't know how to use Frank. Ugh. I don't like Frank. That auto run-in is just... I just wanted to hit your block, dude. I'm just kind of smashing buttons with Frank here just to see. God, he knows it. See, I mean, I get clipped way too much by the special. Start school at a technical school on January 5th because my LPN had to step away from college because of money. I did college my junior and senior year instead of high school. And now once I complete my LPN, I can go back to college, take 2 semesters. There you go. Different path, same motive. Yeah, exactly. You know, everybody's got their own path that they take through it. I mean, there's just got to be somebody here that brings out some fun. I mean, why would they put these 3 tags against Nefaria where you need to use them 3 times? I mean, there's no one in here that's... maybe Moondragon. Maybe ramp Moondragon up. Hey, hello to Costa Rica. Can you lay some big old special 2s with this chick? Why did that hit me? Hey, I got the Dex on the special too. What do you know? Well, it was going decent there. She gets some big special 2s, but... Hey, Coliseum's boring as hell. I mean, she would work. Just boring. According to Katu, is it true that armor pen? I have no idea. They're sank. Really don't know. My wife did an online class and got certified in psychology. Yeah, there's a lot of online classes that you can do as well. There's got to be somebody that's fun to do this fight with. Yandu? Yeah, I'm just trying to do the frickin' 3 tags. Just because I think it would be fun. Because I think it should be fun. I mean, that's part of this thing is we're playing a game, right? It should be fun. And those tags should be worth a darn. The tag should be worth something somewhere along the line. And I was spamming my special there, by the way, or my striker. At least the auto block does something. Yeah, you're going to have to be able to dex that special to get the big bar runs. And you know what? I can't do it right at the moment. If he could bleed, she would be fun. You know, just imagine the number of bleeds you can get on with her in this fight. I mean, that to me would be an awesome time. I mean, she's doing decent, considering she's missing half her kit. Up. I love that. That was fun. I love how they start doing a combo, then they stop. Then you go to hit them because they've stopped, and then they continue the combo. And you saw the dexes in there, right? And dead. Yeah, I don't know if I want to spend the time to learn his special 2 decks. So, yeah, we're still the high score. Hey, we leveled up our podium, though. Woohoo! I think that's what we'll do. We'll just go level up, get all these podiums to 2, and then go do some battlegrounds. Synergies is on the Furies. It would also be fun if they wouldn't give these guys special 3s. I mean, just let us hit into them for days. And I'm sorry, 77 of any debuff, when it's on them, they should be melting faster than butter in the desert. I was going to say something else, but I thought better of it. Oh, and the last medium didn't count. Or didn't take, whatever you want to say. My phone's saying it's sick and tired of fighting Nefaria because half the controls aren't working. Oh yeah, it's just dumb that all the good champs that they put in here for him. It's like, hey, you know what's going to be a good idea? You know what would be a good idea? Let's throw a bunch of tags on champions that Nefaria is really good against. or a bunch of champions that are really poor against Nefaria. However you want to say it. That's what they think is fun. Hey, let's put a bunch of bleed and shock champions with all those tags. And I got hit. And we're going to die. I love that. One mistake in this and it's just over. Yeah, I know it's... Don't have to use tags, but, you know, daggone it. If they're going to do something in this game, why not try and take advantage of it? Maybe I'll just use the tags to level up the podiums. And then do the good runs with non-tagged. Maybe that's the way to do it. Because do you get any bonus that you don't? Because the experience to level up the podium comes from the number of bars you clear, right? Not anything else. Or maybe I'll just spend 50,000 units and buy the stuff to just level up the podiums on my own. Yeah, I knew they gave more points. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to level the podiums. Because it would make more sense to level the podiums with champs that do incredibly well, and I may just do that. Because you need to clear 8 bars to get the max experience on a run. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe that's what I'll do, is just kind of clear the bars with those champions that can do it. Like I said, I'd love to do this with the champions that they want you to, that you get the bonus for. But I love the double special one. I love the back-to-back special ones. Oh, there we go. We got a decent score out of that one. I'll take that. It's just, there's some, part of this fun, I think, part of the fun in this mode was going to be using champions you don't ever get to use. Hey, Dirty Dog. Part of the fun would be using champions that you don't ever get to use. It's like, here, one of my favorite champs in the game. We're going to go in with her. Black Widow Deadly Origin. One of my favorite champs in the entire game. Gimped. She fits all the tags. Of course, I got hit there, but that's all right. I mean, look at that. Everything taken out of her because of his innate energy resistance. I mean, there's absolutely no damage in her because of his energy resistance. I mean, none. I mean, why did they put that as a tag? Why is that an option? I mean, I've got her ramped up as, she should be smacking the pee out of this guy. But instead, I mean, I used an entry. I would stop. But since I used an entry, we're just going to kind of go on. Get what we can out of it, but I mean, this hurts my soul to see her hit so weak. This is a rank 3, and we're up to 50 insight. And at this point, I don't care. I mean, we're 2 minutes in. We've done not even 2 bars yet. This may get us to 2 bars. Oh, I know you don't want to. But just based on the tags that they put in, they've got bleed and shock champs. I just want to know what they were thinking. I just want to know what they were thinking. I just want to know what they were thinking with it. Because when you come in here and you select these 3, you tell me. Yeah, maybe that's it, Egg. I don't know. Because Black Cat gets gimped because of the bleed immunity. Black Widow Deadly Origin gets gimped because of shock. Mantis could do okay. Medusa gets gimped because of bleed immunity. Moondragon may be able to do okay. Silver Surfer, maybe. if anybody wants to use them. Misty Night, it just sucks. And that's it. I mean, she's going to stink too. Whoops. I tried to throw my special in there. Oh, I know. It's a shock champ. Shock Mystic champ. You know, we're going to go bad. We're going to go all the way bad. Yeah. No, I'm not even trying for 20 bars. I'll take 10 and call it a day. You know, so what we're going to do, just because I don't want to, but let's just get it done. Let's just get it done. How many special ones are you going to throw when I'm blocking? Jeez. He's just special one crazy. Hey, Liber, what's going on? Hey, we finally got him to a special 2. And then I get hit by it. So, you know, go figure. Four hits in a block, why not? This is not going very well. Yeah, I just was trying to push him to special 2s while I was building up and trying to get to my special 2. Because I do want the Furies from my special 2, but it's just, I'm bored with this already. I am so bored with it. I had high hopes for this mode. Yeah, I think we're going to go jump and do some BGs. I just had such high hopes for this mode. Had high hopes, and they're being dashed. Oops. Didn't want that to happen. Oops, dashed in when I shouldn't have. That's all right. Really? That's fine. We can throw this. Yeah, and that was before I knew podiums could be leveled. Yeah, that I didn't like. I thought it was just going in. But you got to go in and just kind of have fun, do as many bars as you could, put up the highest score you could, and you didn't have to worry about this leveling up crap. Nice evade there on that, buddy. Nice evade. Oops, missed the decks, and, well, I didn't die. Didn't die, not yet. I will the next blocked hit. Alright, that's enough. That's enough. There, they're all level 2. It's a good sig level for Scorpion, 20. Yeah, you know, it'll be fun. You know, it'll be something that I can do offline. I just don't see sitting here doing that. You know, I will do it far enough to do. Yeah, I'm almost, you know, I'm at 1.5 million. I'll do 3.5 million and that'll be it. We need to get the left quad blaster and that'll be it. Actually, we already got it, don't we? Yeah. So we'll just go for the 7-star Nexus Hero and the T7B and call it a day. With an event, you want a special 1, special 3, special 1, then cycle between special 1 and 2. Only bait special 2. If he throws special 1, he takes your return. Okay. It's kind of what I figured. I'm not going to be, I don't know. It could be so good. Small little tweaks here and there. By the way, sitting right now, Q3, 301 points. I expect to lose. Yeah, we'll just do this now. We didn't get great SBCs. We didn't get great Jubilants. What the Jubilants did give me, though, is I'm probably going to awaken Voodoo because he is one of my favorite champions. What if you don't like either? I'm not a big fan of Coliseum. I don't mind grinding. I really don't. I mean, I grind in a lot of games. I don't want to have to grind in every game mode. You know, you got to grind BGs. You got to grind. It's really a grind in Event Quest now. I don't even remember who I'm banning here. Let's ban Frank. Just because I don't want to fight him. Let's ban JJ because I don't want to fight her, although I do have counters. And I don't know if I have him in my deck at the moment or not, so we're going to ban him. It's just, you know, you grind Arena, you grind Coliseum. It's a grind to get through AQ. It's a grind to get through raids now. It's a lot of grind. Not my favorite thing. I want, you know, every once in a while. It's kind of rare in this game. Every once in a while, I just want to sit down. Every once in a while, I just want to sit down and I just want to play the game. And you want to have fun. And Coliseum, they could have made it so that you're seeing these big numbers. You know, his bar's ramping up, your health, your damage is ramping up. You know, getting all this stuff going. Could have been. It could have been so fun. I'm telling you, the potential is like right there. So close. We were so close to having it. I mean, what they gave us at when we were up at the Summoners Fest, that was fun. You know, we didn't know we had to level up the podiums and all that type of stuff, but that was fun. Yeah, the game is so pay to win we can't even have the free will. Yeah, pretty much. Oh well. Good thing I still enjoy battlegrounds. I enjoy getting frustrated at battlegrounds. This will either go well or it won't. AQ is cool. Let's bring back tickets for raids and options to buy your podium level. Yeah. I don't know. It could have been. It could have been. It could have been. I was really trying to wait. That's why I was trying to wait. Oh well. And that went poorly. I wasn't going to make it to my relic to make it to the special one. So, oh well. You enjoy seeing Deadpool X-Force lose? Well, I did there, that's for sure. And I'm going to lose this because I have nothing now. Kindred for defense needs to be awakened, and that's really where he shines, and he needs high sig. I don't know how she hits me to where I don't heal back everything, but whatever. Whatever. We're going to try something here. Probably not going to work, but we're going to try it anyway. What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put down Spider-Woman. And then I'm going to go in with Nick Fury. Is that completely dumb? Is that completely dumb? And then just go kind of ham with Nick? Get to my second life and take her out? Because Deadpool X-Force will demolish Nick. His mutants will demolish Thanos. So we're just going to go there. I don't think I'm going to stop hitting. I'm just going to kind of go as hard as I can go. If I push her to a special 3, oh well, we eat the special 3 damage. Didn't want it there. Did not want it that quick. But maybe that's enough. Didn't want to get... Actually, didn't... Hey, what do you know? Didn't want to get hit by that special, too. We ended up getting hit by that special, too. We didn't want to. But that's forgetting reverse controls existed. But hey, what do you know? What do you know? We win one. We win one. We do something right for a change. What a night. Easy W. Yeah. Yeah, that was... Luckily, he put down Medusa in that second round. Luckily. You know what? We got a 2-3 gem. I may take up Cole. The day may have arrived. I don't know if it has yet or not, but it may have. You know what? Let's get rid of her. I just don't feel like fighting. I fought Nefaria all night. I don't need to fight whatever her name is there. Enchantress. Man, my brain is fried right now. My brain is just not where it needs to be. That's part of the problem. You know what? We're going to go that way. Let's see if we can get 3 wins quick and get out of here. Plus, I don't know what it is. I've got a chill tonight. I think that since it's so windy outside, it's just creating a chill in my house. Cole's crazy. I'm not the biggest. The problem is, every time I use Cole, the fight just doesn't go well. It's kind of like me and Stark Spidey. Every time I use them, the fight just doesn't go well. Has the potential of going great. Well, now I'm kind of... what the heck. What the heck? I just end up to using SP1. Just end up using SP1 to get the... Yeah. And we'll go here. And I am reverse control immune. Got to remember that. A little slow, but I had time to play around with that one. Had a little bit of time to play around with. Wow, I didn't have that much time to play around with. He handled Spider-Woman there with Jack pretty darn well. Actually kind of impressive there. Actually kind of impressive. But now I'm kind of out of options. We got to drop her. And we got to go here. And we just got to hope he messes up reverse controls, and I hope that I don't. Jesus. Why don't you throw that right when you're in my face, dude? And that's game over. He didn't mess up against Gene. At all. Oh, I screwed up. I was so worried about the reverse controls and everything else. I forgot to watch out for the important things to look out for when fighting this guy. And then I just decked the wrong way. So, oh well. Win one, lose one. Ah, that was bad. Oh, so bad. Ah. Yeah, there's just nights when you're not in it. For some reason, my brain is not in MCOC right at the moment. My brain is not here. I want fun. I want exciting. I want enjoyable. I want to regain the passion in this marriage. Oh, Sorry, that was something completely different there. Are we gonna get any more? I was gonna look. Are we gonna get any more milestones? Are we gonna reach that? Are we gonna reach that Colossus Titan Nexus? I gotta see. I meant to ask earlier today if that Colossus Nexus, maybe somebody knows, is limited to those champs or if it'll carry on. Titans. Yeah, well, you know, there's going to be a certain Doctor Strange in the next one. That's absolutely ridiculous. I am so glad I am not worried about that at all. I am so glad I am not worried about that ranking at all. I'd like to finish top 1% if I can. If I don't, so be it. I've gotten a lot from the event. I feel like my roster's in a decent place. I mean, my roster's better than my game. How about that? Yeah, Titans and Sigs are terrible values now. Even me, I'm going to have too many Sigs to use. I've got 500 plus coming. I bet you we can screw up another fight. I bet you we can. I bet you I'm good at it. I bet you I'm good at screwing up fights. Okay. I think we're okay here. We're not great, but I think we're okay. I don't like that I have to do my defense first. We'll drop Nick. He'll go with Hulkling against Nick. I would be willing to bet. Maybe he'll go Kingpin against Nick. I want to have fun. Boys just want to have fun. Oh, boys just want to have fun. Could have gone Kushala there. Oh well. We've moved on to other frustration now, Goto. Welcome back. Stupid protection. Oh, that was inverted. Protection's up. Protection got me. Who to choose, Null or Scream for my crystal? Null. Null, null, null. Null's easier to play, more upside, more fun. And I've lost. Who worked best for Coliseum? Whoever you can put up a good score with. The ones with the tags suck. And that was primarily what I was testing. Unfortunately, Scream is completely overshadowed by the fact that Medusa exists. Yes. Boy. From what I'm hearing, though, Lou, Dark Phoenix, Anti-Venom, Captain Britain. Well, we got to go there. Have you have to be up and you have to try? Let's see. Have you have to try it? Been up and down Arcane. Meta's been brutal. Yeah, this meta's not my favorite. I don't mind it. It's just not my favorite. Okay, we need one more win. And I said this was going to be a shorter stream. What do you know? It's a normal length. It's the normal length. It's a normal length stream. There we go. Holy moly. My brain is tired. You know what it is? Today was my first day back to work in a week. That's the problem tonight. That's the problem. Yeah, Yoda and I are brothers. Good Sefasi English do. Oh, what the heck? We'll go that way. Having a stroke us. Something like that, Zode. Something like that. It is just, it's sometimes being in my brain is a terrible spot to be. How does Carolina do against future Ant-Man in this meta? Just curious. Oh. Could get one of them. Does Valkyrie need high? She needs high sig to be at her optimal. Awakened is step one. Well, let's find out what Carolina does against him. Awakened is step one. Then the higher the sig, the better. I would have felt bad. I also would have been on the floor if I missed it in my eye. Yeah. You know what? We're just going to kind of go for it. We shouldn't have done that. We should not have done that. We should not have just gone for it. Okay, I was about to say, geez, Shalish. We should not have gone for it. Yeah, she does okay. I had to go for it. I should have done special 1, special 2, and it would have been okay. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Oh well, win one, lose one, win one, lose one. That's just the way it goes, and that's where we're gonna, and that's where we'll say goodnight. Come on, just throw it. Yeah, I tried. I should have gone special 2. The heck with it, just go. What are you waiting around for? Hey, we managed to eke out a win. What about Nimrod is awakened SIG? Nimrod needs a 6. If you want the nuke in the special 2, he needs the 6. He wants SIG 200 more than Valkyrie does. Valkyrie gets a good boost. Nimrod is where it needs to be. Let's see if we can do this one a little bit better this time. I don't think I've been able to use Nimrod at all in this meta. Thank you. Jeez. Did that not kill me? It did not. My plan backfired. Oh, and then you're gonna Dex? Shit. My plan was perfect. The special 3 was supposed to kill off the first life. Would have finished at a full yellow bar. I should have just finished with 80% health and just done it quick. Game doing the game things, let me tell you. Oh well, now it's going to be a longer stream than normal. My normal bands were gone. He didn't have them. So I just kind of went. You have to dash back and hope he stays still for a split second. Well, This is no good. What's the rotation with Solvark versus Cap Britain? Is it special 1, special 2? Okay, special 1, special 2. That's what I thought. Just needing to make sure. You know what we can do? We can do this. Don't know who I'm using on defense. May end up using Solvark on defense now that I got Maker. Matter of fact, let's use them. And here, let's use him. Yeah, he's really cool. Almost beat me. That's how cool he is. Pain in the butt, mother. I'm gonna give him one. Okay. every once in a while, a blind squirrel can find a nut. And in that fight, I was the blind squirrel. And serpent was the nut, in case you didn't get the metaphor. I don't know about cool rank ups. Yeah, I know. I told you, Nusi didn't have a chance. Might have been the cleanest fight I have ever seen. It's very possible. It's very possible that was one of the cleanest, at least one of the cleanest serpent fights I've ever done. I got the backdraft intercept. I got the intercept at the beginning. I got everything done the right way. The only thing I missed in that fight was on the first special one. I missed the parry on the beam. And you know what? There's no better way in the stream. Sigon Kushala is 80? 100 maybe? She needs more. She'll get... $100. There she is. Sig 100. Alrighty. That's going to do it for me, though. I'm out of here. I streamed longer than I wanted to. Tomorrow night, giveaway. Giveaway stream tomorrow night. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it, but you need to be here to win. I've got 5 SBCs I can give away. So be here. There will be both Twitch and YouTube. I've got to figure out exactly what I'm going to do, but I've got all day to figure that out. Until then, let's see who's streaming. And I'm going to get the heck out of here because I got things to do. You know what? I am seeing somebody stream that I have not seen stream in a very, very, very long time. And that is Cap Bay. Now we're going to Captain Bay. Good old alliance mate, good buddy, good friend of the channel. Captain Bay is it. We are going to say hi to him. And you know what? I'm even going to put that. Normally I would do a raid directly to another person on Twitch, but we're going to leave Twitch. We're going to go to YouTube and we're going to raid Captain Bay. Awesome dude. Much fun to be around. Glad to see him back in here. But until tomorrow night, I hope everyone has a great rest of your evening and take care all. I wasn't taking a break. I was actually ending. Hit the wrong button. That's par for the course tonight. Later all.